Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube at a later date, or if you're watching on Jonathan's YouTube live as well, we're playing Hanabi. We are going to try and get a high score we can. If you're watching live and you've got any questions, please let us know. Why did we do this, or what does that mean, or something like that. We'll answer them as best we can. Obviously, it's much easier if we know your relative experience of the game as to how much information we can give you, but we can't give too much because obviously it is a cooperative game where you can't give away what's in someone's hand outside a strict regiment of clues. So, for example, I can clue all of one particular number. Jonathan, they are all ones.
Oh, excellent. Yes, let's do that.
Amy's watching both because views count. Hi, Amy. We are waiting for Matt. Okay. So if I do that.
Okay. I think I want to do that then.
I think that seems sensible.
Okay.
So the general gist of what we're trying to do is we're trying to play in the 6 suits. You've got red, yellow, green, blue, white. That's the 5 suits in the base game, and we're playing with a 6th suit, which is multicoloured, which you can't clue separately. We're trying to play the cards 1 through 5, and you're playing the cards from your hand, but you don't know what you've got in your hand. So if you're looking from my point of view, you can't see my cards, although I do know 3 of them are white. So I can play this white card, and as long as it's the white one or the multicoloured one, we're fine. And if that wasn't the white one or multicoloured one, they would have misfired, and we would have lost one of our 3 lives. Now, we generally don't lose lives unless we make mistakes. So, like, often a mistake will snowball. So generally, we're not going to be losing many lives at all unless there's an error going on. But of the cards you're trying to play in the middle, the highest score you can get is 30 by playing 1 through 5 of 6 different suits. So Amy's painting at the moment. What are you painting, Amy? She's looking for something to watch while she paints. Okay. And part of the thing is Jonathan knows a lot about his hand, but he's got to work out the order in which Dave gave him the clues as to what he should be doing. And clearly, he's not going to play the one he thinks is a green one. And he's not going to play the 5 because neither of those are playable, regardless whether the green one is green or multicoloured.
Not that one then.
Yeah, I thought that would. I thought Dave's clue was good because I thought you were going to play that one if he didn't clue you.
Is green not telling me just not to play my other one?
Well, why wouldn't I just tell you the other one was red?
Yeah, there might be other red cards in the hand.
Well, there might be the green cards in the hand.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
so
that was...
are we saying it's a play clue then every time?
Well, you have a 5 in your hand, so...
Could have stopped me that way. Yeah, all right, fine.
Yeah, I thought that was my logic.
And the extra 2 clue tells me to play the other one instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know to discard my white card because I don't know we're clashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna give I'm gonna give this. Just gonna give this clue.
I guess I'll play that. Wow.
Worked out quite nice.
And so we're developing a system. We call it the Dynamo system, which is slightly different to other systems. You might say it's a system, conventions and agreements. One of those, generally, with a couple of exceptions, we're playing left to right. So if we're told about something, we will play them left to right until we're told to stop. So I was told about white. I had 3 white cards in my hand, but importantly, those guys know once they clear me on white that I will play them from left to right. If at any point they need me to change the order I'm playing them, they need to give me another clue. Otherwise, I'm going to keep playing them until I've done them all or they've told me to do something else.
Hmm.
So Amy's got an Etsy store. She does Pokemon card edits, and she did 3 yesterday and sold them all. So I think she's doing more today. How much are you selling them for, Amy? Each about 10 quid or something? I don't know how much a Pokemon card edit goes for.
What is a Pokemon card edit?
Basically, it's a real Pokemon card, so the back's fine and so on. But Amy paints and edits it, so it's like an alter. It's an altered art playing card.
Oh, so the stats on the card are the same.
Yeah, or you even paint over the stats, and as long as the name of the card, as long as you can see the name of the card at the top, it's legal.
Legal, but couldn't you just make it super OP?
You're not changing the card; you're just making it look different art-wise.
But you said you could change the stats.
No, I said you could cover them up, so they don't need to be on the stats. Don't need to be on the card.
Oh, I see.
So you could paint over the stats and just have it just a complete picture. But as long as you see the card name at the top, it is still that card.
Right.
There are issues with that
of
because
that
obviously, yeah. So it's still got the stats of the card it used to have. So you're not changing how the card works.
That was an underchop.
Okay. So Dave said it was an underchop, and basically, normally you would discard the card on the end, the rightmost card. So Dave should have discarded this card that I'm highlighting here. He didn't. He underchopped, and that in our system tells one of 2 things. It either means that he can't save my hand with just 1 clue, or he needs to save mine and Jonathan's hand, and again he can't do that with 1 clue. So if I'm looking at Jonathan's hand, oh, that's weird. So I guess I just play that. Must be a play clue. It's not finesse. So any underchops basically is discarding not his card in the chop, and it tells me I've got to watch out. I've got to do something different to what I would have otherwise done, and the reasons are usually because I was about to throw away something I shouldn't.
Well, Matt's here.
Are you happy to let Matt join in? Or
Yeah, it's probably going to mess up the pictures a bit, but I'm going to.
I was just going to show a finesse.
We can carry on finishing the round probably.
Okay.
But Dave is going to get pushed over in the picture. We'll sort the pictures out in a bit. In fact, I can probably switch to the 4-person. Yeah, there we go. I need to alter Dave slightly. Right. Discarded. Gave clue white. Oh well, in that case, we'd better do that then.
So if you've not seen it before, Matt's picture's not there yet. He will join in a sec. If you've not seen that before, that was called a finesse. I basically tell Dave about a card that can't be played, which is against what we usually do. which means that someone else must have the card that allows it to be played, and it will always be in their most recent slot. So in that particular case, I told Dave about his. Right, so I think you underchopped. So I must. You underchopped with a clue as well, didn't you? So I think I can't discard my lastmost card. So I will discard that one. So finesses you'll find in other systems as well. There's loads of different types. There's reverse finesses, bluff finesses, all that sort of stuff. And as and when they come up, we will talk about them. So I'm just going to make sure you can see Matt. And you can see, well, you can see Matt's forehead.
Matt always seems to be right at the bottom of his camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me adjust that because it's my other camera.
So Pokemon Arts are £10 each.
There we go.
And now, although you've moved yourself higher up, I now have to change the camera again.
I'll wait till you've done that and then I'll move myself again then.
Dave's always at the other end. Dave's always right at the top, like so far at the top that his head disappears.
Okay.
Yep.
And then what's going to happen is when Matt starts, we're going to be in a different order.
Yeah. Okay. Make this smaller.
You've got.
Fit the screen.
I just realised my picture's in the wrong place. I should probably. I'm going to sort the pictures out so they match the right names after we switch to a 4-player game.
Is it?
Sensible.
Why would you put your picture in the wrong place?
Yeah.
Mine's in the right place.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, am I where Dave is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Matt's where you're supposed to be.
Well, it'll change next game anyway.
It will.
Should I put you guys vertically? Maybe. Well, seeing as I'm not in this game, I might as well mess about with my. Oh yeah, that was right. I can't put myself on top of this, can I? Because you're the room dude. So no, screw it. I'll do it the way I usually do.
Probably have to do that, I guess.
Cool. Good enough. All right, there we go. I'm set up.
I'll discard.
Okay.
Ooh.
What can you see, Matt, when you're watching? Can you see anyone's cards?
Nope. Just the backs and the clues that you've been given.
It's so weird that they do it that way, isn't it?
I think it's because you rate it. I think if it was just a practice game, you should be able to see everyone's hand. But because it's rated, they're just going to stop casual cheating, I think.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't really stop anything because if I could see the cards, I could sit here and tell you what you've all got, but you can just sit here and tell each other what you've all got, so it doesn't stop anyone cheating.
Possibly, yeah.
But I guess if I'm I guess it's better if I'm looking at the clues you've been given, and so as a spectator, I can kind of go, oh, he's been told yellow, so maybe that's the yellow too, or whatever, and think about what I think the clues might mean, and then when you play them, I go, oh, well, I was fucking wrong. Yeah, there's a YouTube playlist that I've got on in the like muted on another tab, which is basically how to financially help the Black Lives Matter campaign thing without.
It's to watch YouTube. It's to watch YouTube and pay them advert money, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically this hour-long video with a bunch of ads in it, and it's there's a playlist that like puts some other videos in, because apparently the YouTube algorithm, if you just watch the same video over and over again, it thinks you're basically spam and doesn't count it. So the playlist plays some other videos as well, so you look like a normal user, a real viewer or something. I don't know. So yeah, got that set as one of my home pages.
So it just plays continuously, does it?
I think I've got it to play. Loop. If you click loop playlist, it will loop it. So there's 57 videos in it. Most of them are just like single songs, and it's the hour long. Well, actually, I don't know if don't know if there's ads on the other ones and whether they go to the BLM as well. Maybe, hopefully, but yeah. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that last place thing.
Mine to Jonathan.
Yeah.
I can include colour now. I couldn't do that before. It needed 2 clues, whatever you did, I believe. But doing it that way meant he had discards.
Okay.
Fantastic things as well.
Yeah, so I'm just going to discard this. Actually, I'm going to clue that. Cancel. I'm just gonna discard. Yeah, if you say 5 on the chop,
Okay.
you still need another clue to get him to play it. But doing it that way around meant you could clue colour, and then if he drew like the green 4 or something else, you could clue green, and then he goes green, green.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Or if he drew. Okay, I won't say that.
Yeah. But because he had a multicoloured card in his hand as well, we couldn't clue the 5 any other way.
Okay, so we just need to get this yellow too.
Yeah, we've got 2 of them left as well. So I will just do. I guess I do.
No. No.
Did you just get kale?
Yeah. And some onions.
You don't ask for in the morning.
Yeah.
Hi.
There. All right.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, does it?
Yeah, apart from you both had the yellow 2 in your most recent slot.
Yeah, presumably Dave should work that out when I don't play it.
Possibly.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Possibly, but Dave needs to clue you where your 3 is. That was the issue. You also had the 3, but you also had a multicolored 3.
You clued Steve, so if I play my 2, he plays his 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
Okay, it's fine.
He knows the next one's right.
Yeah. Sure.
But what we did was fine as well. I don't think it was a problem.
Yeah.
All seems to have worked out.
It just felt like the card we were waiting for, you both drew it and neither of you played it. It does feel... Yeah, so we... Oh, I need to fix Dave's on this one.
I'll be stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We got the sausages. No. Yeah.
I'm lucky. It might shift the order of the players to match my pictures.
Yeah, so I need to agree to this new game, don't I? And as does Dave, but he's left the room.
Yeah.
So we got a perfect score there. That was pretty good. Any mistakes? So you had the multicolored 5.
I think I made a mistake.
You had the multicolored 5 on the end.
Yeah.
And 2 1s, but one of them was the multicolored one. So I thought if I clue the 1s, which includes the multicolored one, then later on to get you to play 5, we can just say colour, but we can pick whichever colour is most useful.
Yeah. No, that was good. I like that.
Dave didn't.
I noticed.
Oh, I don't like your clue, Steve. Yeah. All right, we're in. So I imagine that people's pictures are going to move around a teeny bit here. Just watch your language and restreaming, Matt.
Yep. Okay.
Trying to do that subtly.
So, well, it popped up on my stream. That's the issue.
Oh.
It pops up on my computer. So I need to.
Right, let me check that I've got the right.
No, you probably need to move them because I need to move Matt and Dave around.
Yeah, no, they're all in the wrong place.
Well, you're in the right place.
So Steve's going over there. Matt is going up one.
Someone was being interviewed. A lady was being interviewed about the word Karen.
Huh.
And she says it's offensive to me as the N word is. And someone said, "What's the N word?" N word. He said, "Well, I can't say it on TV." And we're like, "Well, then it's not as offensive, then, is it?" Oh dear. It's definitely sexist, though. It's meant to be Karen and Kevin, but no one ever uses Kevin.
Yeah.
Everything.
Dave seems to be even further up. All right, I think those people are in the right places now. We'll just carry on.
So
we're going to get Karens with attitude singing coming straight out of Cholton.
Right.
So we got 30 out of 30 without Matt. Let's see what happens now.
Yep. Set me up for the blame.
So one of the things we do differently to other people is a slight technical improvement. It maybe makes like 2 or 3% difference. Is when we're clued about ones that were in our starting hand, we play them right to left, which is different from most other conventions. So in this case, Dave will. We know that Dave will play the rightmost one.
That one. Not that one.
And knowing what other people are going to do allows you to predict what their turn is. So on my turn here, in theory, I should be playing, but I should always look for what Jonathan's options are. Has Jonathan got a good option on his next move? Or if he hasn't, if he has, then I just play. So he has, so I play. Okay, I guess I play.
Okay.
Oh, are you okay? Yes, okay.
Might have picked a different clue there. Oh, no, you're right. You can't do that, can you?
No. Definitely not.
No. Yeah, I think that was nice, Dave.
Yep. When Dave can see he can see all the remaining ones as long as he clues you. I think you've got to work that out as well. If Dave's uncluing you, they must be the red and the multicolored one.
Yeah, I figured I probably had. Yeah, it wasn't worth.
You probably have the multicoloured one because Matt didn't include Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the multicoloured one's the right one. But
yeah, it was in his chop, so if he discards, we can include it.
No, I think that was good. Well done.
But yeah.
No cake for Dave today.
Worked well. Yeah.
Don't see anything. It's a huge matter of there. It's just.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, maybe I could have done something there. I got away with it.
Cool.
So we mentioned it earlier. We play Clue Means Play, with a couple of exceptions. This was not one of them. So Matt got clued on a red card. He should have played it. He didn't. It basically means that Matt can see the card, a card that allows a red card to be played in someone else's hand. I can't see it, so I must have it. So this should be the red too, and that's called a finesse.
No, it's not. Oh, yes.
And what ideally you're trying to do is, you've only got a limited amount of clues for the whole game. We've got to get 60, no we haven't, got to get 30 cards played. So any clue that gets more than one card played is good. It's efficient. And a finesse will always get 2 cards played if no one makes a mistake. The one exception we have to Clue Means Play is your chop is your rightmost card. So if you ever get clued on number, not colour, but number on the card you would throw away, that means save it. So it's clear to save 5s anyway, but because they've clued number, it can't be a finesse either. So even if people had cards that allowed my 5s to be played, they wouldn't have clued number. So I'm going to be saving these until a later point when they...
There's also the second clue means stop.
Yeah.
So if you had some other things you were clued on that you were going to play, getting clued on those 5s would mean don't throw the 5s away, and also stop playing.
Okay, well, I think I just do that. So if that card was in Matt's most recent spot, I would have discarded, and in case there was a finesse, to allow the finesse to take place. So not only should you clue a finesse if you can see one, you should also discard if you think there might be one in your hand. So if the 4 was in Matt's leftmost spot, it's finessable. So if I think one of my 5s is yellow, I should have discarded. Although the odds on that are low because they potentially could have finessed it 2 turns ago. Okay.
Jonathan should have played there, right?
Yeah.
Given that
Maybe.
he didn't.
Oh, this would be great too. I'm going to play this back at the end. This is going to be great.
I mean, I know what you're doing, but
presumably you must realise it's a finesse anyway.
Matt.
Yeah.
If you can see, if you can see what's in Dave in your hand, yeah, of course.
Well,
of course he should.
So I think Matt, you should be waiting in that situation.
If you wait, you get Dave to play, regardless what your 4 is.
Yeah.
So Jonathan's finessing me, so I should just play this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the multicoloured 4. Okay.
So that's why I didn't think your 4 was a finesse.
Yeah, because Jonathan
hadn't clued you on to play your 4. I'd go, oh, cool. Okay, he's not telling Steve to play his 4 because
so that's Jonathan's fault then.
No, but you must be able to see the blue 3 in my hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Oh, unless we both had it.
Mm.
That would be messy, wouldn't it?
But
it worked,
I do see what he did. And it was kind of smart, but...
Smarter than you think, actually.
Yeah. But because you had the card that I thought you might have put me on.
Yeah, I think Jonathan should have left the finesse for Matt.
I've already done the finesse on you, Dave. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Jonathan had played.
If Jonathan had left it, I wouldn't have given Steve that clue because I would have assumed that I had that before.
I will tell you what you all had at the end.
Well, I would have.
None of you have worked it out. Oh dear.
Well, I worked it out from. Well, I played my 3.
Yeah, you worked it out from the clue Jonathan gave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I see what you wanted to happen.
It would have been beautiful.
Yeah. And if what you wanted to happen had happened, it would have been fine on my turn.
So I should have played, and then Matt could have clued.
Yeah.
Well, or discarded, and then Dave would have played, and I get 2 finesses in 1.
Yeah.
Because you haven't got the blue 3.
Yeah, so you see the blue 4 and go, oh, I must have the blue 3, and you play it.
It was a double bluff finesse.
Dave goes, well, I must have the blue 3. Otherwise, Matt can't play. Oh.
No, because the person who's got the blue 3 is Matt. So I finesse you both. You both play it thinking you've got the blue 3, and then I tell Matt he's got it.
Yeah.
And I get 4 cards played with 2 clues.
Yeah. But no one's told me where it is.
Yeah. Well, I would have done. It would have been play, Matt discards, play, and then I tell Matt where his blue cards are.
Yeah.
I think Matt should clue.
Well, Matt shouldn't play.
I wouldn't have played.
I thought I had the red 4.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's possible. Yeah, okay. Give him Jonathan's clue. Yeah, okay.
Jonathan's clue. Yeah, that was what
I would have just seen it as the bluff finesse.
Yeah, if Jonathan plays, Matt gives the same clue that you gave Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's what I was thinking.
Anyway,
actually,
it's Matt's game.
Yeah, if Jonathan played. Yeah, if Jonathan played off that, I would know that mine wasn't the multicolored one. So yeah, I would have done. Yeah.
Yeah, but then Dave doesn't play.
But then the finesse is on anyway for that, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. No, Dave would play because he'd still see.
Oh yeah, he'd do the finesse you gave. Yeah, okay. Right, you to go, Matt. Well, you need to clear this up. We've got 1 clue.
Yeah, he'd have played.
Oh, it was lovely. It was lovely.
Yeah, would have been amazing.
If I didn't have a finesse in my hand, it would have worked.
Yes.
If you couldn't finesse me, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Because then no one's tempted to stop playing and give a clue.
It would have been so good.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that multicolored 4.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, there's no way you should play your 4.
I thought it was a red 4.
It could be when Jonathan doesn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be. It could also be the multicolored.
No,
4.
because Jonathan wouldn't give the clue.
Jonathan includes Steve on his multicolored.
Yeah, Jonathan. That's right. I think Matt's right to play. I think Jonathan's wrong to clue.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan should either discard or play because he should let Matt do that clue.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Me to go. So that's. We've got one clue. I could play a 5. I could do that. Actually, if I just. I think I'm just going to tell. That. Yeah. Been so good. You'd have played your white 2. Matt would have discarded because he thinks it's a finesse still, and then Dave would have played his 3. And then on my turn, because Matt's discarded, I give Matt a clue of blue cards. So his 3 and 4, because they were the wrong way round.
Yeah.
I get them both played. It would have been absolutely lovely.
Yeah, I wouldn't have discarded. I'd have given you the clue that Jonathan gave you.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, obviously you didn't know that, but that would have been even better.
No, because then I don't have a clue to give you your blue cards.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So I need to get some clues back. So let's play my 5. Oh, you've been so good. We haven't lost a suit yet. We're still live for 30.
Yeah. It's all good.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of information that probably shouldn't be allowed. But no one played unethically. No one played a card that they didn't get right the first time.
That might have been a finesse, but it might not.
Well,
okay. Not my clue. Obviously, I know what my clue was. I was thinking Jonathan's.
Yeah, it can't. I mean, realistically, it can't be, can it? So I'll just play.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Easy clue now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
So that was lucky. It was a good technique, that, potentially. So I could have told Matt about his 2, but there's a chance that I've got the 3 in my hand, so I discard. I didn't have the 3 in my hand, but I've drawn it. So it's just technique paying off there.
Yeah. I was thinking, go on, Jonathan, discard and draw the green 2.
Well, yeah, because if Jonathan can't see, he would have done the same sort of thing. Yeah, but Paying off. Good technique paying off there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you gain so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna.
He hates discarding, doesn't he?
Discard.
The pain! The pain!
It's not my arthritis. It is the pain of discarding a card that I just.
So yeah.
I was actually hoping you weren't going to discard there, Matt.
No, I think if Dave discards, I wouldn't play that. I was expecting Dave to play, so if he discards, it would tell me to stop. I think that was my logic.
Yeah.
I was thinking about discarding, but
if you discard, I would stop playing. I think.
Yeah, but I didn't. I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. So I can just.
The cards, so I thought I'd clue.
I will just. I'm just going to give. Actually, now I should probably just discard. I'll just discard. Yeah, I think if you discard, I would have stopped. And then if you need me to get it later, you just finesse it when.
Well.
If you didn't do that, I would have not played.
So we're just looking for that.
And if the green four's on the bottom of the deck, we can't get them all out, which is just unfortunate. It was one of our very first discards as well. And there's nothing you can do here. Just got to hope that Jonathan draws it now. Or not Jonathan, maybe Dave. Ooh, I've drawn it. Okay. Oh, so from my point of view, I couldn't see the green four. But, clearly I've got it there. Another 30. We had a really interesting point in the middle, and I don't know whether we should get it all right. Do you know what the situation was then?
I know.
Yeah. Clues about it now, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you were trying to bluff two different people.
Yeah. But I also Matt had two playable blue cards, but they were the wrong way around. So he needs two clues. But if I do the double bluff finesse, and then when Matt discards, which is what I expected, I can then clue him on the right way around to play his cards.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have played. I wouldn't have expected the double bluff finesse.
Yeah, possibly it might have been too
deep.
Because
Jonathan wouldn't play if
he could see you had the blue 3.
But that's probably why he didn't play, right?
Yes,
so I assumed I had the blue 3.
Yeah, but yeah, but if
I should have played.
No. If you don't play, you definitely shouldn't give the clue you gave.
Yeah, it was a. Yeah, no, I just didn't think that Matt could have given it.
When you don't play but give that clue, you tell Matt his four's red.
Yeah.
Steve, we're just waiting for you to accept.
Sorry. I've accepted. It's very nice. Every time you join a game with the same group of people, Matt, you just need to accept, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm exactly on 700 now. Look at that.
Ooh,
I didn't get a badge or anything. Did I get a badge? I don't think I got a badge.
Should do. Maybe you need to get more than 700. That'd be a bit weird.
But it says rematch with the exact same players detected. Player order has been swapped, but it never actually swaps you. Right, to me to go. Let's just.
It changes who plays first.
Yes, it does. But
That's all.
I mean, doesn't change the order, does it?
Yeah.
Seems like a nice start.
Yeah, maybe. So the difference between our system and others, like we've said before, is that when we clue, we expect people to keep playing until they've played all cards of that zoo, all cards of that clue within logical reason. Obviously, sometimes that's not always going to be the case, so you can see that it can't be the case, or things change. Which means you get a lot of cards if they're in the right order played with one clue. Sometimes you have to do number, sometimes you have to do colour, because saying one not the other might mess it up. But it also means to get people to stop, you need to clue them.
Oh.
So in that particular case, Jonathan has emphasised that point. Like, it's very weird that I didn't clue you first. On my very first clue, I didn't clue you. I clued someone else.
Yeah. No, I just wasn't thinking. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. You've got some chocolate cake in your teeth.
Yeah.
So in that particular case, I clued Jonathan once. And then if I clue him something else, it tells him to stop playing those ones. So in theory, you should have thrown that away.
Okay. So we'll go with that.
Okay. So Dave got clued on a 2. He didn't play it, which usually is an indicator of a finesse. I can also see that card can't be played at the moment, so I must have the card needed to be played that in my most recent slot. It's called a reverse finesse because the order of the cards, in theory, you want me to play before Dave, but Dave is acting before me. So he has to do something else other than play, and it's reverse finesses take longer to get the cards played, but they're more obvious that it's a finesse because they have a turn where they don't play a card that they could have played.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'll be there in a second.
See, if you'd have given the clue you want to give last time, it would have worked. Instead of playing it, throwing you one away, or playing you one. Can't do it now.
I think that makes that work.
I have no idea what's going on here, but I think I have to play this. So.
Who gave the clue to Matt?
Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I don't get that at all.
You can't give that clue.
I don't know what you can see, but
yeah, no, I appreciate the issue. I think
you shouldn't give that clue, but I think it'll be okay.
Am I allowed to say what I think that is?
I mean, I imagine you know what it is because of what Jonathan.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know why you do that specific clue. It's fraught with danger. I imagine I've got a certain card in my hand, but we'll see.
Oh wow. Okay.
Maybe I can see why he's done that then. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna throw that one away.
Yeah, I mean,
what?
That was why. I mean, I couldn't believe he didn't throw it away last time, but he's lucky there was a finesse.
Oh, I knew. I made sure Matt had a clue to give every time. So Matt could have clued. He just chose not to.
He could have clued, yeah.
Could have clued me, could he? Right.
But
the issue is there's a potential finesse. So Matt has to guard for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't clue colour on Matt's card.
Because I didn't want him to play. I needed him to clue.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Alright, so I guess I just it's Dave to go.
Okay.
I mean obviously I can't see what's in everyone's hands, but
yeah, it was a bit of a mess that.
Yeah, I understand because I can see that there's fives everywhere, so okay, well I guess let's play.
Yeah, Steve, we had an issue with your hand because of the duplicate 1, and we were waiting for you to discard, and it never happened. So I guess we do that now.
Oh, they were my starting hand, were they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So was the.
But you can't clue why either. Okay.
Yeah.
I gathered that it was the leftmost one because of. You'd have told me a lot earlier.
Yeah.
There were ones. So need to go. So I can clue. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Okay.
Why didn't you play that last time?
Dave
could have thought he's got. Dave could have think you've both got one.
Yeah.
When you don't play yours, Dave might misfire.
Yeah.
Dave did well to instantly not misfire, but I thought Dave could have misfired there. Because when you don't play, in theory, you should both have one. Both have the yellow 2.
Yeah, I should have played.
Yeah. Why did Dave not misfire? I don't know. Did you just assume he went wrong? He's not listening.
Yeah, no, I just didn't think it through.
Okay. Okay. Oh dear.
Why don't you leave that to me? I don't understand.
It's twice, Matt. You could have done something else.
Yeah.
I don't know either, Dave. So it's not a finesse. So I just play. Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm worried about what that is.
I think he's just forgotten.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a possibility. It's basically it could be one of two cards.
It got Jonathan to play the yellow 2, didn't it?
Yeah, but Dave also had the yellow 3 in his finesse position at the time.
Yeah.
So if that's yellow 4, because Jonathan waited a turn before playing the yellow 2.
Yeah, but then Dave threw his away. So when Dave throws his away, which he did two turns ago.
Yeah,
you know,
but I wasn't sure if David missed the finesse because Jonathan waited a turn before he played the 2. So,
oh, you think it was you thought it was a matte finesse?
I thought
effectively,
it was possible.
You thought it was a matte finesse. Okay, that kind of makes sense, I suppose. Does that calm you down, Dave?
I just didn't understand why he wasn't playing.
Yeah, me too.
Because I thought you'd missed potentially you'd missed the finesse. If I had the 4, that would have been an amazing clue.
I mean,
2, 3,
I think you should always play assuming that people have made the right decisions. Otherwise,
it didn't help that Jonathan didn't play the 2 straight away.
Yeah. And because the other 4's already gone, if it was the 4, that would completely kill the suit.
But that wouldn't be your fault, though.
No. But still.
But when Dave throws the yellow 3 away, then it is your fault.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't play that. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
What, the green 4?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't clue it, or he didn't play it?
Why you didn't clear it?
Because the green 5's gone.
Oh, yeah. But
it's fine. We can't. We're always going to be able to get greens out.
Yeah.
However, I get 2. You have 2 cards that need playing. I think it's more important.
Yeah. Okay.
Just discard. I think we're going to do okay. I think there's still 2 blue 2s left, so. I say that. Oh dear.
2 blue 2 somewhere.
Yeah. And 2 red 3s. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
you discard Dave, then you draw potentially.
Yeah, but I didn't want you potentially playing that as the green 4. And I think we had plenty of clues, so it didn't really matter. I can discard this time. And
yeah, I mean,
why didn't you clue in colour?
I would have waited.
I think colour would have been better, Dave.
Yeah.
I would have waited in any case.
I don't like colour.
Okay.
Really? I thought colour would be brilliant.
Just on principle.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle there. Good thing we got a lot of clues.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have played from your point of view, Dave.
Yeah, I thought about that afterwards, but I think it's okay.
It's okay, but you give me the chance to go wrong. If you don't play, I definitely can't play.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I've got the red 5. I also think actually we don't get them out now, do we? No, we don't get them. Do we get them out? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Just.
Just about.
Yeah.
So. Oops.
Got away with this. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Make sure you know that screen.
Maybe we would have struggled if we'd still had the green 5.
Yes, because of how late the green 4 came out. No, we'd have got the other green. No, the green. Jonathan threw the green 4 away earlier, and I could have saved it then.
Yeah. I mean, if I'd known I had the green 5 in my hand, I could have played it then instead of cluing you with the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a quick ice cream break. Apologies, that was definitely my fault. The issues with that game.
Yep. Which one?
I think I made a few.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start it so you can have a look at it.
Oh, okay. If you're going first,
I'm
going to take the first turn as well.
Yeah, we'll do.
Ooh, the D.
Hopefully the ice cream will aid my concentration.
Who are we waiting on?
Matt.
Matt.
Yes. Come in. Just looking at the stream readers battle.
All
right, I'll be back.
Okay. Oh dear.
Crabman. Giant clam. Holy smegbox. So that definitely wants some.
This is not a good start. Oh dear. We might struggle here, folks. We might struggle here. We're going to carry on playing, but this might be the last one I record. We've had, was it 2 30s and a 29 so far today? Yeah, it's a decent day today, even though there's been lots of arguing. It's constructive arguing, I think. Constructive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But Dave's faces when Matt wasn't playing that. Every time Matt didn't play that yellow 3, Dave was getting more and more irate. So I got clued on a 1 and I played it. That's your go.
Well then.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My next go, I might run and get a coffee. Actually, feeling a bit sleepy. Got another 2 deliveries.
This is not a good.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose that's verbal.
Yeah, it kind of has to be playable, isn't it? So let's do that. Right, I'm going to get coffee. 1 second.
I think this might be the worst start I've ever seen.
Pretty bad.
Bad.
It's really bad. It's really, really bad.
It's gonna get up. It'll pick up, and we'll race through the mid game and be fine.
Okay. I'm going to give this clue.
Okay, and Steve has gone. I'm going to go and get even more food. Food.
Laura, did you want anything else? Food? Dave, you were here when we were talking about VGA tracking how well people do on each hand. For comparison,
No.
were you here when we were talking about
that? Last night we mentioned, I wonder whether the kind of rating system is based on the deck difficulty, but do they track a lot more than...
I don't think they do, but what I'd like them to do is those preset hands to track how well people do on each of the preset hands and then display it on the site so you can see what percentage of people have scored 30, let's say, for each of the preset hands.
Don't they have like a deck of the day?
5 preset decks for each day.
I mean, it would be nice to know do they have the stats on those?
I've not seen them anywhere. I mean, I don't think it'd be a difficult stat to collect for them.
Yeah.
So, I clue 2. Jonathan clue 5. Matt played 2. Dave clued that. Okay, I can just discard then, I think. Yeah.
It's back. Yeah.
I was going to clue that if you didn't.
It's coming together now. It looked really bad at the start, but
I told you. Mid game, it's gonna flow.
um,
All right.
oh crap. Um,
That is what's
Wow.
called a mat clue.
Yeah.
You could see the expression on his face while I was planning it. Is that kind of
Love it
evil
when a plan
genius
comes
look?
together.
Sorry?
Love it when a plan comes together.
I think
Yeah.
mat clues are the best when Dave's the one who has to play the most cards due to him.
I think that clue was fine. I think I'm not sure what the mistakes being made here though. Yeah, it's got to be. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It was nice while it lasted.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's twice. No, it's not twice, is it? Jonathan's discarded 2 in a row. I thought Jonathan would have clued Dave's one, maybe, but I guess you discard in case there was a finesse. Okay, yeah, sorry, that is me. Oh dear. It's the first mistake I've made since I sat down. I have sat down like a minute ago, though. Oh dear. Okay.
um, well, I was going to do something different, but
Okay, so that's the case. However, there's so much information flying about this game. So much.
If people, haven't been haven't been following what we've been doing, it looks like we're just playing the cards magically.
Yeah, like how on earth? No one even included white. How did Steve play that for? There's been 2 map clues this game, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame we lost it the LF4 because it could have been an amazing game to
Yeah,
commentate on.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right.
I had like 4 cards I was clued on in my own hand.
Yeah.
I was just playing through them. I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
I didn't look up.
Yeah.
Last time I looked up, you had both of them, so I thought it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Got to be.
Now I think Dave doing a map finesse. So this is. I think was Dave doing a map finesse because he couldn't do colour. I don't think there's any rush. I don't think. We've lost yellow already. I think I'm just going to play that. Dave could have been doing a map finesse, but I am not sure if it's. I'm not sure. We will see. Oh dear, this is going to be our worst game. Score-wise.
Yeah, we'll lose points, I think, on this.
I don't know, we're playing with Matt and his rating's low enough.
He might save us.
He might save us, yeah. Okay, so...
We'll save you all.
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. Oh dear.
I mean, I could do that, but I'm going to discard this.
Okay.
Okay. Think.
Oh, I need to maximize the screen. So we're going to keep playing. This is going to be my last one for YouTube. But I'm going to keep streaming it. But I want to start listening to music, I think. And I can't, if I'm recording it for YouTube at a later date, I can't have any music. So this is going to be our last one for YouTube. But we are going to carry on. And if you are watching live, hope you'll stick around.
Oh, yeah.
Dave played his 5, did he?
Did, yeah.
Okay.
So he'd been clued on the multicolour one.
Yeah, so obviously you can see that the other 5s are in my hand, I guess.
So you can see the green 5 on the board. I can't remember what he was clued for those 2 colours.
They're all playable except for the multicoloured one and obviously the yellow one. So
yeah, the multicoloured yellow are all playable, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. So I will.
Quickly, which one I was playing, but
So I guess I just do.
Cool. I thought it might be. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like you all had like duplicates of all the playable cards
Yeah.
between you. I just had to make sure none of you stopped playing.
You said, I know what you're going to do. Did you think I was going to play the second blue card?
No, I thought you were going to discard the multicolored 3 as a mat thing because Jonathan had the 2 and the 3.
Ah, okay.
I thought if you throw that away, it must mean that Jonathan has both in his most recent slots.
Yeah.
If you throw away the multicolored 3 and you know what it is, someone should have it in the most recent slot. But however, when you still need the 2, Jonathan must have both of them. So I thought on your turn you would discard the multicolored 3.
If I would play from that discard.
I'm sure that, well...
yeah, you have to.
You have to, I think. And when he discards a card, he knows what it is. You've got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knows it's playable as well.
No, his wasn't playable.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
thing. I know you can
Okay.
see it.
I might have just cleared it up
Okay.
anyway, but...
Yeah, and I guess you hang on to it until the 2 comes, don't you? And then you discard.
What, we're waiting for red 5?
Yeah, that's it. Ah, there it is. Oh, which of these red cards do I play now?
You can play the other one if you want. It'll still be fine.
Quick, tell him it's a 1. We might play it.
Yeah. All right.
Right, release point.
So for YouTube watchers, thanks very much for watching. This is our kind of homemade system that we play. It gets to the point where if no errors are made, we're scoring 29 or 30 every time. I made an error, we scored 28. But with Matt in the group, 28 actually scores us
Get points.
+3.
positive to our rating, so that's why we have him.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another game,
Everybody's got another
but
to
I want to
play.
listen to some music, and I can't do that if I'm putting the video on YouTube. So I will be streaming on Twitch, and we'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube live on Board Game Opinions every Wednesday, and I will create videos after the fact and put them up on my channel. But we're going to carry on playing. Thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, please pop them in the comments below, and look forward to seeing you soon.